Justice at last. Ooh, that'd be a good title for the video, actually. But yes, the Kuva Hek can finally equip the Scattered Justice Augment, which provides a tremendous amount of multi-shot. So I thought, well, let's see how dumb we can get, shall we? The only way to get the Kuva Hek is by vanquishing a Lich that's wielding it, so you're either gonna have to get your own Lich or you have to trade for it with other players. The weapon itself is quite spicy. It does 609 damage per shot with a base multi-shot of 7. It does primarily puncture damage with 23% crit chance, 2.1 times crit multiplier, and a 13.3% status per projectile. Additionally, the Kuva version of the Hek has a special mechanic where the secondary fire button fires all 4 barrels at once. This is why the Kuva version of the Hek has always been very popular. It is a fantastic weapon for one-shotting all kinds of things. So, the plan here is to just go big on crit. Now, unfortunately, I have a heat-based Hek. Ideally, I would actually want a cold-based Hek so that I can run Primed Chilling Grasp without getting Blast on top of Corrosive, but oh well. Let's get an adapter on there. Now, we could go with Shotgun Vendetta to really go mad on multi-shot. However, I have a feeling the build's gonna be pretty tight on mod space because of Scattered Justice, so Merciless might be a better way of doing things just to get some base damage in there. Okay, let's get Galvanized Hell in there. 14.7, Justice, Scattered Justice, 28.7. Oh my, that's kind of ridiculous actually. And that is without Galvanized Hell being stacked up, because you get additional, what, 120% multi-shot on kill. Let's run Savvy as well, bit of Condition Overload, but also some status. Yeah, we actually, yeah, 23.9, that's not bad. Crit Deceleration, let's actually put it down here, 69, nice. And then Primed Ravage for 4.4x multi, good stuff. We can actually run Vigilante Armaments as well, if we want to, 32.9. But yeah, that's stupid. We have more than enough multi-shot as it is. I don't want to run Hunter Munitions unless it's necessary, because with shotguns, I kind of just like to shoot things in the face and watch their face explode rather than make them bleed. So we're only going to run this if necessary. Let's get Prime Charge Shell in there. And we're going to have to put in a Forma, which is, I guess, a D under Savvy? That makes the most sense. Right, it's a Kuva weapon, so I don't have. We're gonna have to max this out first. For now, let's just put in Barrage. Seems good. Well, Butcher's going down in one shot is not a big surprise. They have bugger all armor. What about the Gunners, though? Oh yeah, now that is what a shotgun should do. This is why I don't like Hunter Munition setups on shotguns. Ooh, I was not paying attention. Wait, I have 3 Forma. So it goes up to 36. There we go. Took a bloody while. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need one more, but that's okay. 1 dash coming right up. Oh, right, it's so weird how it resets the capacity every time. Let's get a Blessing this time around. We should be done, but let's just make sure. And bam, there it is. How much damage do we actually... 16k? 16k. Without base damage calculated into it, because this does not include Merciless, or Galvanized Hell, or Savvy. Let's bump it up a wee bit. Let's get Napalms as well. Come on, Harold, I need a bit of help here. I don't have any Butchers. Yeah, the ramp up is gonna be a bit rough here. Or not, never mind, I guess. Whew. Okay, let's let's do single shots. Damn, dude. That is a lot of damage. Now that's a shotgun. Your weapons make music and the enemy calls for a song. That's actually a good line, I like that. Hello? Bang. Yeah, no ramp up, you can just unload. That's the good thing about this, right? Even if you have a setup that needs some ramp up, you can just unload all 4 barrels at once and you're gonna be fine. Yeah, this is my kind of shotgun. No nonsense, just big damage. It's square in the face. Love it. Another reason why I like Merciless is because of the extra reload. Because, you know, you have 4 shots in the mag. If you're using the secondary fire, you effectively have 1. So having a faster reload is very good. With that said though, Vendetta does also give you reload speed, and like a lot of it as well. Alright, show yourself. If I don't one-shot the Acolyte, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay. Aim it right, and bang! Hell yeah. That's the stuff. That is the stuff, my dudes and dudettes. So this is tremendous. This will definitely be my build of choice, but I do want to try hunter munitions as well, because it makes a lot of sense for a shotgun like this. We don't really need the damage, so I think we can just run Toxic Barrage instead. Yeah, this will like guarantee a nice stack of vital every time. This feels better than expected. The upfront damage is kind of nuts. Huh. That doesn't feel half bad actually. I don't mind this. What would be like really gross here is if you got a code-based Kuva Hek or Toxin. So you could remove one of these two and replace them with a faction mod. That'd be disgusting. This thing does so much damage. It doesn't matter that we're running a hunter munition setup. We're one-shotting most things anyway. So yeah, this is absolutely fine. I'm actually glad I tried this. You know what? It's probably the puncture. The puncture's probably doing a lot of heavy lifting here. No acolyte, I guess. That's a bit of a shame. So in the end, we ended up with two builds. They're fairly similar and both really good. With the first one, we have Scattered Justice and Galvanized Hell for multi-shot, Galvanized Savvy for Condition Overload and Status Chance, Primed Ravage and Crit Deceleration for crit, and then Incendiary Coat for heat and Contagious Spread, and Primed Charge Shell for corrosive. However, this is because I have a heat-based Hek. If I were to get another Hek, I would actually go for a cold-based one so that I can run Primed Chilling Grasp for even more damage. A code-based Hek would also work much better for the second setup, which is basically the same Scattered Justice, Galvanized Hell, Savvy, Ravage and Deceleration, but we run Hunter Munitions, Frigid Blast and Toxic Barrage. This gives us Vital from the dual stat mods and Slash from Hunter Munitions. However, if you had a code-based Hek, you could actually take out Frigid Blast and replace it with a faction mod. And that would be disgusting. The damage on this setup is already great, but if you added a faction mod in there, oh mama. What I really like about the Kuva Hek is that you have options, right? You can either go with big upfront damage and focus mainly on crit, or you can go with Hunter Munitions. On top of that, the Hunter Munition setup feels better than on most other weapons, because the Kuva Hek has so much upfront damage, you're gonna be one-shotting most things, even with the damage over time build. And that's just more fun. So all in all, if you don't have the Kuva Hek yet, I would highly recommend you get one, and I would very much recommend you go for a code-based one, because it works well with a big upfront corrosive and cold setup, because you can use Prime Chilling Grasp. It will save you a mod slot if you go for Hunter Munitions and Vital, and if you want to build it for bossing, you're gonna run Radiation and Cold, because that's what most of the big bosses are weak to. So yeah, definitely give it a shot. And as always guys, I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I would also like to extend a special thank you to all the channel members. Thank you very much guys, I really appreciate your support, it means a lot to me, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.